The Movies, an absolute cult classic from 2005. That's right, kids, there was a time before Fortnite. There are other games apart from Elden Ring. Yes, back in the same year YouTube was founded, we received this gem of a game. As the player, you were tasked with creating your very own movie studio back in the dawn of the silver screen, and managing it through the decades as more and more cinematic technologies became available. Build sets, hire cast and crew, see each movie through all the way from writing the script to post-production. At the start of a new game, you'd hear that iconic line,
"Welcome to your new movie studio."
Goodness, can you imagine if we got the original voice actress for this video?
Hi, I'm Lorelei King, voice of the movies. I hope you enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe to Moomin Little Socks.
Thanks, Lorelei. All right, Little Socks, but why are you talking about this now? Well, because I think it's about flipping time we received a sequel, and it would seem I'm not alone. Forums, subreddits, and comment sections are littered with requests for the movies too. It was an absolute delight of a game, well ahead of its time, but after 17 years, a teeny bit outdated. Now, you might be wondering why I, a Planet Coaster YouTuber, am talking about the movies. Well, whilst we're getting giddy with excitement over a sequel that doesn't exist yet, we could at least speculate on which developer would be capable of such a remake. With games like Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, and Jurassic World Evolution under their belt, Frontier Developments are well versed in the sandbox genre. The game mechanics they already have in place would easily translate into a movie lot builder. On top of the standard pre-made sets, Frontier's asset-based building tools would even allow for custom sets to be built piece by piece, allowing for unlimited possibilities. They already have complex AI and management systems that I imagine could be tweaked for the new game. An important question we must ask is whether the game would be a true sequel or just a new version of the same principle. Although Lionhead Studios has since dissolved, I'm not sure a new developer could acquire the rights to the movie's name. But hey, there's nothing stopping Frontier adding Planet Movies to their current franchise. Now, you might be saying, this is all well and good, Moomin, but your word means nothing to me. Whilst I admit that hurts a little bit, I accept your statement. I was lucky enough to speak to the lead designer of the movies, Adrian Moore. How about them apples?
How do you like them apples?
Adrian wasn't comfortable being recorded for the interview, so I brought a professional actor on board to vocalise his answers. Gosh, my dedication never ceases. The first thing I was interested to know was the size of the team.
Started off as 2, myself and James Brown, and grew to 80 by the end.
I then asked where the initial idea came from, to which he simply said,
Peter Molyneux wanted to do theme park in a movie studio.
Next I asked Adrian about some key moments in the design/development process.
The most satisfying part at the start was being able to place buildings and lay paths and see the cast and crew mill about. Later, when we added actual movie making, it was pretty remarkable to be able to create our own short films. A nightmare to design though. The music going in was key to reflect the different eras.
Now for a couple of questions direct from you guys. PH Productions asked, were there any concepts proposed to be included but cut from the final game?
No, it's all in there. The game just grew and grew and grew.
Nerd Chacho asked, knowing what you know now, and if you were designing the game in 2022, what would be different to the original release?
I'd leave out the movie making and make a beautiful, clean, smaller game, i.e. theme park in a movie studio.
Finally, I couldn't end the interview without asking the all-important question. How likely is it that we'll see a remake of the game?
I have no idea how likely, but if anyone is going to do it, I'd love to be involved.
So there you go, folks, you heard it here first. There might not be any plans right now, but if you're a game developer or part of a studio who's up for the challenge, looks like the original lead designer is already on board. I'd like to thank Adrian for taking the time to talk with me, and on behalf of the community, thank you for bringing us such an iconic game. There is, of course, always a risk that a sequel falls short of the original. We all know what happened with Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Yuck. But it's safe to say anything above a remaster of the original would be well worth it in my eyes. As always, these are all simply speculations, but there's no harm in building hype. After all, how will the developers know what games to make if we don't make some noise? Did you play the movies? Do you want to see a remake? What other old classics would you like dug up from the depths? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Lorelei King, Adrian Moore, and Andrew Pollard, and to all of you for watching. Catch you next time.